Okie dokie. I'll just get started. Hi, my name is Sam Thompson. I'm an Edinburgh tour guide and I've been a tour guide for 25 years. And today we're doing a wander. We are going to cover some ground you've probably already seen. Yeah, I'm pretty sure most of you have seen it before. But it was too nice of a day not to do it since the sun was out, and we've been ages since we've had sun here. So we're just going to have a wander, just chat and chill. That's all it is. I'm not going to do any heavy guiding or anything. It's just so we can enjoy an hour of peace and quiet. Right, okie dokie. I'm going to turn you round. Oh no, I'm not. I'm going to try and turn you round. There we are. Right, so you probably know where we are now. And yeah, just while I'm on, because it's most of you that are on here know me already, it was just to let you know that my cat died on Wednesday night. So yeah, I've been a bit silent because I've been dealing with coming to terms with the fact that she's gone. 18 and a half she was. But yeah, so here we are looking over out towards the North Sea. You've got East Lothian there. I'll come round past the place. We're on Calton Hill. But yeah, so that's the bay looking out to the North Sea. The East Lothian's down there. Then as we come round, you can see across the water and you'll look into Fife. So yeah, and then we're looking over Leith. In fact, if you look at the ferry, the Tasmanian something it's called, Spirit of Tasmania, something like that. So it's resting here until its home port is big enough to take it. So that's just down in there, and then you've got the high rises in Leith, and as we come round, you've got Granton, where all those high rises are, and then we're looking across at the two peaks of the Lomond Hills. It's such a beautiful day. This is gorgeous. So yeah. So while we're not technically wandering somewhere we haven't been before, it was too good to miss. And then I don't know if the people that are watching this on a big screen can see, but in the distance you can see the red Forth rail bridge, the Forth Bridge. Then you've got the 1960s Forth Road Bridge, and then the there's three tall, I don't know what you call them. Anyway, pillars, I'll call them pillars, I don't know what they're actually called. And that's the new Queensferry crossing. So yeah, we're getting a really good view from up here. And that. Then you've got the old observatory. Yeah. It's going to get windy when we come round the corner here. We don't always get it. If we've got sunshine, we've got wind. That's fine, we don't mind. You can see them on the TV. Oh, fantastic. I'm just going to hold on to my hat. Yeah, the wind's a bit knocking the gimbal, so we're just going to persevere because it is beautiful. It's definitely worth coming up. I don't know if you can hear the birds over the wind. Oh, that's quite strong. Oh, look at the gorse. The gorse is looking lovely. Gorse looks really nice from a distance, but see when you get up close to it you realise how spiky it is. And in the summer I think it smells like coconut. Other people have said vanilla. And then we're looking down on the old Carlton burial ground in the back of the old town. Isn't that beautiful? So that's the Dugald Stewart Memorial. Right. There, I think what we'll do, oh excuse me, I think what we'll do is we'll go down to where the cannon, actually we'll go and get the view over the palace. I should have tied my hair up. Oh, it's everywhere. Yeah, we'll go and have a look over at the view. Or should we go down? Nah, we'll go to the view. Hi, Rosemary. It's just so nice getting the blue sky. No, when I realised that it was still going to be sunny this afternoon, I thought, we've just got to come up and do it, because sometimes you just need a good view just to cheer you up. Yeah. Oh, and I went to the haggis box. That's where I met Martin. You remember Martin from Hago, the other Edinburgh guide. And I ordered the mushroom and leek quiche. And when it came out, it looked really dark, and I thought, oh no. But it was absolutely lovely. It was really nice. So the haggis box is John Knox's house, the Scottish Storytelling Centre. So it's right. It's on the high street, but it's one of these ones that you can walk past, you don't realise that it's there. So it was really quiet. Yeah, we're about to do a little bit of mountain climbing here. Oh, look at that. Hi, Sweden. It's gorgeous. Right, let's head down. Gone are the days when I could climb onto the monument, that's for sure. Oh dear. Look at the sky though, isn't that gorgeous? You know, if you didn't know that it was only about 10 degrees, you'd think it was really warm. I am still wearing my down jacket, just don't be fooled by the blue sky. Oh. Sorry if that wind's coming over the mic, I can't really, I've got you hidden in my scarf. See if we can get the view from the cannon. Oh, I almost got it all in. So the Portuguese cannon, I'll just let you see, just in case anybody's interested, you can take a little screenshot. So the cannon was given to us in, I think it was 1886. Right. Oh, that's what I wanted to ask y'all. Do you fancy a wander in Stirling? I'm going to go back and do kind of the castle Old Town tour, but I thought maybe just a wander in Stirling or Inverness. I could do a wander in Inverness as well, if you think you'd fancy that. And the other thing I wanted to ask you was, do you think making the wanders at different times rather than keeping to the same time, would that work, or are you happy with it just constant 3 o'clock? Stirling definitely excellent, great. I just love the way the light comes through the leaves. It looks a bit like a fairy tale, you know? You go, we follow. I like it. Oh. It's so strange when you look at what's in front of us. You've got the really modern Hotel W with the curly ribbon on top, and then you've got this lovely house with the lime wash, the orange lime wash. Such a contrast. Oh, actually, do you want to go into the old Carlton burial ground? It's looking really pretty. Oh, let me just see. Oh, thanks for that, Debbie. Yeah, thumbs up helps. Oh, and you know what else helps? The videos. And I didn't realise this, is comments. So it's great putting the chat in, but it's comments help the video. I don't know, it's something to do with the algorithms, somebody was saying. So yeah, that's I never thought. Oh, right, are you ready? Look at that. I love the old handrails. Yeah, just got a lion's mouth there. Right, let's get down these steps. Cemetery's a must, that's it. Okay, we're doing the cemetery. It's just the sun shining, so I'm thinking it's going to look really pretty. I've not been in here for ages. I think it must be last year was the last time I was in. Wow, it must be about 6 months actually. Quite looking forward to it. We're going to have a nosy. In fact, right, okie dokie. So the road in front of us, Waterloo Place, actually cuts through the cemetery, and most of it is on the other side of the street, the left hand side. But I'm going to go around the corner here, and hopefully the signal will be okay. Let's see. Right. Oops. Oh, sorry, I heard somebody tooting and I was like, oh no, because I should be on 5G. Right. So here you've got Parliament House Hotel, which is a lovely wee hotel. Beautiful building. But this is the part of the old Carlton burial ground that people don't realise is here. So when they put the road in at the beginning of the 1800s, they cut through, everything's okay, great, thank you. They cut through the burial ground. So you have this tiny little bit that people don't realise. So there you've got welcome to the Old Carlton Burial Ground. So it's only a small portion of it. Let's go in and have a look. Oops, a daisy, sorry. We'll not go in. We'll leave them being happy. So, oh no. Oh, what a shame. See, nobody comes to this burial ground, that's why you can have a little smooch. So look at it's very, very worn. The sandstone looks like it's been quite a soft one, so the weather got to it. But look at the detail up there. So I can't read the name. I've not been in here for ages, so I can't remember, but you've got their son, John Curtis. Jane Wilson, it looks like, spouse. Isabella Alexander, his wife. James Durgis, I think that is. Right. Isabella Blackwood, daughter of John Blackwood. Alexander Blackwood, his eldest son. Ooh, that one looks interesting. Memento Mori. So we've got a bit missing off the top, but that looks maybe like the crown of St Crispin and the Cordoner's knife. And I think the date is 1720, because it looks like a 1720. James Robertson, or maybe that's not J. Well, I'll have to look him up. But yeah, that's a really nice one. From here you wouldn't realise there's a load of buses sitting underneath us. Yeah, the angel was really nice. And here, this one's quite good as well. You've also got like a green man. Then you've got a skull. Look at the faces. It's beautiful, isn't it? But as you can see, the inscriptions come off. Let's see. And there you go. So we'll come back out, we'll pop across and have a look in the larger section of the burial ground. It's a fantastic view, it really is. Right, so the signal might get a bit ropey as we leave, but it'll come back once we get back onto Waterloo Place. So if we followed that round, it would take us onto Leith Street, and then you can go down to Leith Walk from there, just to catch your bearings. Right, fingers crossed that the signal stays with us. Well, it's saying there's a little transmission due to weak network. I know, did you notice that? I even put my hand up at my eyes, walked past the grave so I wouldn't be looking at them. Oh. Right. Just bear with me while I try and get... Oh, that's great. I'm definitely thinking of doing one of the open top tours with you. It's been years since I've guided an open top. I think it'd be fun, seeing if I can still do it. Oh, sorry if I upset. No, Anna Marie, I call Sweden because she always puts a flag and it was the easiest. It made it visually really easy for me to know it was her. So I'm not being offensive by saying that, honestly. Yeah, I don't want anyone to get upset. Right, I think, oh my word, those pigeons are huge. We'll go to the right first, then we'll come back and go over to the left. There we go. Look at that. Oh, thanks. Right. So that's where we've just come from. It's such a shame when the inscriptions disappear. But here you can see 1751, the crown, and it looks like a hammer. And then I think the initials are IS or JS and EM. But we've kind of lost a fair chunk of the writing there. But this one over here is complete. And again, you've got the date 17, I'm not sure, 71 I think. And here lies the body of Thomas Milne, something in Calton, who died the 12th of June 1770, aged 61 years. Oh no, 31 years, sorry. Also Thomas Milne, his son, who died the 4th, I think, of December 1766, aged 1 year. Also sacred to the memory of Mary Rook, relic of Thomas Milne, who died 19th of January I think that might be 1790, aged 64 years. And the back is blank. Right. Now it's a shame there's not the money to look after these the way they should be. But look at the detail. Oh, there's an open top tour bus just below us. Colin Gibb Esquire died 22nd of August 1839, aged 75 years. Online therapy ads, oh no. Yeah. Sometimes you wonder where they come up with the ads that they want to show you. Oh look. So you've got the crossed bones, the skull, the hourglass with wings and crossed spades. Now you can see the top. Oh, look at the detail in that. That's such a shame. And that one's completely blocked. So here we've got a statue of Abraham Lincoln in memory of the Scottish American soldiers. And this is David Hume's burial place. He was a philosopher. 1778. Can't really read it at the back there. The Honourable David Hume of Ninewells. Look at the ironwork on that. Isn't that beautiful? So this one is to Hector Gavin of Crofton Rye, born 1738, died 1814, and we still have the bars on the top to protect the bodies from the resurrectionists. No, Susan, you're right. It is difficult because they're so old, and there just isn't the budget. In memory of Helen Bryden, John Bryden, Adam Bryden, John Miller. There you can see burying ground of John Bryden and Sons. Look at the detail in this one, isn't it lovely? Alexander Reed. It's amazing how nature takes over. Alexander Duncan. Oops, I can't quite get it all in. I know. I'm just hoping we don't disturb anybody else that's having a moment. What we'll do is we'll go round the back first and then we'll come back and do the other side. Why not? Right, left or right? I think we'll go right and then we'll come back. Right, get it so we're not right in the sun. So you've got Robert Kay, architect. Burial place of Ralph Richardson, merchant, Edinburgh. I love the way that they tell you who people were. Richard Thompson. Now it's telling me my transmission is unstable. I'm hoping that it's just been overcautious. Francis Howden, Goldsmith, Fraser. Oh, that's a nice one. Look, it's a shame that the middle's missing. It's actually bigger than you think, this burial ground. Yep, I think we're okay. They still say the transmission is unstable, but I'm assuming it should be okay. As usually on the street it's 5G, so but this is I like this as well. This is another protected burial. Very fancy metal cage. And these need to be preserved because when they're gone, they're gone. Robert Byrne, erected by his widow and 12 surviving children. It's fine, is it? That's good, thank you. Oops. Look at the detail on that one. And we've got Archibald Constable just there. "12 children, I know, and having to do that on your own." But I think it's the fact that it says surviving children, so there must have been more children. Burial ground of William Sanderson, merchant, Edinburgh. Oh, there's a metal one. The metal ones became really popular when they started mass producing. The problem is they weather really badly here. Burying ground of John... Sorry, I can't read it. Is that John? And then it looks like Anne David. Oh, John and David Patton, builders, Edinburgh. On the one next door, David Patton, merchant, Australia, in memory of his grandfather, grandmother, and sister, who, though lost to sight, are to memory dear. David Patton, builder, died 25th of August 1855, aged 31. His beloved wife Margaret Brown died 23rd of November 1857, aged 86. Christina Patton, aged 21. Oh. And that's the governor's mansion of the old Calton jail that we're looking at. Here lie the remains of Mrs. Helen Cameron, wife of Thomas Pender, Jr. Edinburgh. Alexander Walker. Donald Cameron of Malta, 1804. Euphemia Brown, eldest daughter of John Brown. Oh, she died in her 100th year. Look at that one. And again, it's got the metalwork. It's quite slender. Daniel Munro. Right, let's start heading out. Right. Well, I would say to you, if you do come in here, watch the steps because they've always got gravel on them, it makes them really slippy. There. Yeah, I think stonemasons is a hard job, and a lot of them died because of working with stone and the silica dust getting into their lungs. But it's definitely an art when you see the detail in some of the gravestones in the buildings as well. Oh, the daffodils are looking really pretty. Now I'm in the middle of the street and it's telling me I've got transmission issues. So that's St Andrew's House. You see all the statecrafts. It's a beautiful building. You see the detail on the lights and the flagpole, and come round. You probably can't see, it's maybe too dark because the sun's behind it. The lights are really pretty. I know, Edinburgh in the sunshine, that's why we were doing views. A bit carried away with the graveyard there, but we're back to the views. You start to see Salisbury Crags and Arthur Seat coming into view. Look how fat that pigeon is. So if you want to avoid the stairs, you can actually walk up the path there, and that takes you up to the top of Colton Hill as well. You've used all your... You're going to have to start deleting stuff, Linda. It's the only way. be so nice to be able to get into this little bit of garden just for the views from there. I'm assuming it's a health and safety thing because the fence is low. So this is Jacob's Ladder. I've shown you it from the bottom. I've shown you it at night as well. There's the train station, Waverley. More student accommodation being built down there. They've been a little bit heavy-handed with the student accommodation. There's so much. Right. I think we'll go down this way. I was going to take us along and go through the garden and down, but I think we've been through that garden a couple of weeks back, so I'm going to take us down here. Helen Field's crime novel. Oh, no. That's one to have a look at. Right, let's go. I'm pretty sure I've not taken you down here before. So there's lots of these little paths linking later parts of the new town to the old town. Then we're looking right over. Isn't that gorgeous? So that's the back of the Canongate Kirk. You've got Salisbury Crags there. And then you've got the toll booth, the civic centre of the Canongate, just where that, I think it's a bin lorry is with the lights flashing. So there's a little archway, a little pendant, that's you straight onto the Canongate. What a beautiful day. Look at that sky. Well, it's good when you find a good book, a good author. That's what we should do. Do a once a month check-in just to see how far everyone's got on reading the books. Oh, I've just had a sign. Natalie Kiro, premiere in 30 minutes. Okay, right. I've got 15 minutes left, people. Oh, right. Oh, now what way shall we go? Will we keep going down there or will we go back that way? Helen Field's books, okay. I think we'll go this way. So the Burns Monument is straight ahead of us, so we could have gone to the Burns Monument and come down as well with Sam's Book Club. Yeah, I think that'd be cool. I still think we should do afternoon tea. I'll book somewhere and then send out a message saying what you've to get ready, so we can all just sit, have afternoon tea and chat about whatever. Chat about books, we can chat about anything. It's just looking so lovely and green today, and I think it's just the sun. A little bit creepy. Oh, okay. Yeah, I like a bit of creepy too, but I'm a wimp. I read Sir Walter Scott, he wrote a short story, The Tapestried Chamber, and it was the first thing in Scott I read. Terrified the life out of me, and I'm just like, I don't think I want to read any more, thanks. Oh, Sam's Guide to Edinburgh Graveyards. Oh, yeah, I can't help it, I see a graveyard and I'm off. And look, you can see where there used to be a distillery. So there's lots of breweries and distilleries here, and it's nice to see some of the rooftops are still intact. It's so strange, you've got really modern and really old next to each other. So if we were to go straight up there, it would bring you out just about where the school is in the Canning Gate. Best place for snog in Edinburgh. Edinburgh. Oh my goodness. And they weren't young either. I've just spoiled your day. Oh. So, if we were to go straight along, that would take us to Waverley train station. And we're just going to go this way, I think. Yeah. I'm just going to try and cross the road. Picked the wrong place to do it. Right, there's a taxi coming. Once that passes, I'll get us across. Oh, and there's another taxi, but we've started now, so I'll finish. Right. So, just across the road here, you've got Nether Craigwell, and you can see it says Craigwell Brewery. So when I said there was lots of breweries, this was one of them. I think it's now residential, but I think there's a couple of Airbnbs in here. It's a beautiful building, but you just don't realise it's here because it's at the back of the Canning Gate. You've still got the old pulley for getting things in and out. Right. I think we'll cross over and see if we can have a little nosy just in the courtyard here. Oh, that is a very low. What would you use it for parking? But I wouldn't fancy trying to get in. It's amazing what you find when you come off the road. Right, do we fancy going up Campbell's Close or... Oh, I don't know. Let's just keep going this way. There's a children's book about vampires. Oh, that could be interesting as well. Look at that sky, isn't that gorgeous? Well, you can actually see part of the Abbey from here. Oh, remember the wonder I did when the rain was bouncing off the ground? So we just walked past the exit of the graveyard there. It got very, very wet. So this is the backside of Whitehorse Close, and you can see that opening there is where you come out. Originally it was just here, but you can see there's no pavement, so that's why they make everyone use the other exit, because you're straight out onto the road. And these are the old stables. Most of them I think are garages. We will go left. Now I think I've got about 7 minutes left before we hit the hour, and I don't want to go over because Natalie's got her premiere at 4:15, so if you see I'm going over, shout at me. City of Ghosts. Okay, that sounds interesting. So here, there's no traffic. I really hope I've got time, because just under the bridge is Crofton Rye. I mentioned it when we were in the graveyard. We saw someone was a merchant there or lived there. You had to download it from the library. Yeah. It's amazing how you can do that now. There was a Spencer Tracy movie of Jekyll and Hyde. I've seen quite a few Jekyll and Hydes, but I didn't realise Spencer Tracy did one. I'm going to have to look at that on YouTube, see if I can find it. That's what we should do. Find old movies, watch them, and then we can visit the locations they were filmed in. See which one we thought was best. So that bridge is the main rail link between Edinburgh and London. Right. Oh, there we go. Just in time for a train. If you're on Facebook, I'm sure they can set up a chat just for books. You need to Like, I think you can do it either through a page or one of the groups. So here you can see Crofton Rye. Just try and ignore the graffiti. The metal band's holding that up. Yeah, so we've not been here together before. See when you're walking on sets and they're all uneven, it's such an easy trip hazard. Oh, here comes a car, I'll get onto the road pavement. And these look like Caithness flagstones. And that's a beautiful old building. I'm guessing 1600s. Historic Environment Scotland. Crofton Rye House. Hoping you can hear the birds singing. Right, I think I've got 2 minutes to go, but when I hit the hour, just let me know in the comments so that everyone's got a chance to have a little comfort stop before Natalie. But just in case you wondered, we're back in Holyrood Park. So I'm going to stop with a pretty view just ahead of us here. Hopefully we'll get to see it before we have to finish. Well, I took a gamble you wouldn't mind doing Calton Hill again, just because the sun was out and it was looking gorgeous. Because I like the wonders to be places we've not been before. Now, Sunday I think it is, I've got a darker side, more of the darker side, so there'll be some familiar tales, but I'll put in some new ones as well. There we are. Right, is it time to finish? Okay, thanks Tish. Okie dokie, right. Thank you everyone, I really enjoyed that, you really cheered me up. I've been really down about the cat, so it was nice just to get out and to just have a wander and just enjoy the scenery. So that's the palace just behind me. Okay, right everyone, thank you. See you all later, bye.